Hello and welcome to episode 16 of this Let's Play series. We are playing Master of Orion. In the last episode we have finished, not completely finished, but we have reached the max research. And the reason I was waiting for that is because you can only research up to a certain level of technology in this game. And if you research a bunch of other technology, then you will not be able to research advanced tech. So basically we'll be at Computer Tech 9, Construction Tech 10, Force Field Tech 10, Planet Technology Tech 9, Propulsion Tech 9, and Weapons Tech 8. Now is time to backfill some of the research that we don't have. Like these. And there are two ways to do that. One is to spy on these guys. And the second is by landing on that planet and capture that planet. We'll probably do both. And by probably, I mean we will. So I think this is the first time that we are actually sending spy to steal things. So let's just start with computer. Construction is nice too. We'll blame the chakra for that. Blame human for that. The humans are not very happy about being spied on. I can understand that. And so a lot of our spies being caught. They caught all of them actually. That's amazing. So keep going. Construction for these guys. And we have the DRM, not DRM really, the copy protection. And back in the old day you would have your manual and you would have to turn to page 34 to 41, find a ship, print it out and key it in. But nowadays all these things are in a PDF, so I know this one is a Punisher. Actually, I used to be able to memorize all these things, and I think you get 3 tries, and usually I was able to get them within those 3 tries. I think we're at war with the Shakar. Yes. And they are up this way. And the fleets are no longer fearsome. They used to run a large amount of ships like we do now, 10s, 20s, huge ships, and at the beginning we just couldn't deal with it, but now planets are definitely more than that match. So this guy has finished building a Stargate. Excellent. So since these, let's just keep these obsolete ships here, maybe. No, let's just send them down here. Let's move this up to end rack. In fact, that's fine. So the Martians now have almost as much planets as anyone else. Nobody's attacking our planets. That's good. So I want these two. This is nice as well, and this is nice as well. That's as nice as well. But in reality, they're all nice just because any tech we have help better our ships. So the human decide that we are the scum of the earth again. So let's see if we can just capture this planet here. Where's our big fleet? Is it in? Let's go to fleet. Sudax. That's where. Let's move it here. And let's move 30 ships or so over here for protection. Send 200 million this way to fight 110. Let's make sure we're not being attacked. So we do not want to bomb the planet. We just want to take it over. So we have much better attack. That's a waste of troops. So we found new technology. Found that, yes. Hand laser, pulsar beam, class 5 shield. No. More shield. That's the problem with saying yes to that pop up about whether or not we want to cut spending. It cut every planet. Let's drop some bases here, 25 bases. I know I said I'll pause recording, so maybe I'll just do that and go through all those quickly. And we are back. So I've gone through and scrap bases as much as I can, and also discovered that the Chakra is coming to visit us at Vulcan. So I dispatched 58 ships over here to welcome them. I think their design is still exactly the same: anti-minor bomb and tachyon beam. Let's go ahead and relieve them of that fleet. We found a crystal. The one thing about the crystal is that you can't see it on the map. So humans also want to play. So send a fleet from Vulcan down there. And anywhere else? No. So last turn I also saw a couple planets that were about to need to have their bases scrapped. Like this one. Smobas, Willows, and one more. And I have Tau, I think. I've changed their defense spending so that they all came up this turn. And they're all done. So the Akari has this ultra pour down here. The Chakra has this ultra pour up here. And you leave the Martian and the human with a more ultra poor planet. But now since we're actually at war with a human, and there's still some tech we haven't gotten, why don't we relieve them of another planet? Let's move this one down to Raiden. Move that to Sudax. Take the Sudax fleet to Darien. And they have 140 with a lot of bases. We do have subspace teleporter, so we should be able to get through almost unscathed, unless they have the interdictor. In that case, it won't work very well. Let's try transferring 200 million over. Or slightly more than that. Okay. And we don't want to touch the missile bases at all. Oh, except for the colony ships. So land. And everybody landed because we actually blew out all the missile bases. And we actually overcommit troops there as well. It's excellent. This one, this one. So let's go ahead and terraform some and send us some money. Maybe not that much. So we have everything from the human now. Still tons of things we can get from here and here and here. So the question is, who should we go after next? I think we should go after the Akari next. That looks like, oh, that's an ultra pool. That's a good place to start. So send this fleet up to Nitzer. And send of these up that way. So these are the new ships, death spores. Constructions. Excellent. So Nile should also be maxed out. There it is. So we have a fleet up here. Let's go ahead and move it over here. Let's transport 150 something over. Oh, this one has never been terraformed. Wow. Neither is this one. I've been slacking. That was really bad. Didn't realize that these two have not been terraformed. So there's that one and that one. This one is building Stargate, I hope. It's probably building shield and factory and all that. Okay. Check to make sure we're not being attacked anywhere else, and we're fine. And I guess this is our next target as well. But we're attacking this one next turn. Not sure why I check on technology. It's not like there's anything left to worry about. So they just have bomb and neutronium and tank on beam. So shoot the one with tank on beam. Let's retreat. No, let them retreat first and then we retreat later. Does this even hurt us? That's like 20 turns, something like that. Construction, and we'll blame the human. We'll say yes. So we did lose about 50,000, 50 troops. And now there's 65 left. Okay. So this is our new planet. Need to move our fleet back. Otherwise, let's just bomb it to nothingness with all those bombers on top. It's quite a bit of bombs. Transfer. Let's go with 10,000. And what I need to do is go to the planet quickly and see if there's any planet that gained population in the last turn and switch that back. Because any planet that were building populations or terraforming or anything like that would have its ecology service cut to nothing. Let's see what happened with this large bombard fleet. Oh, I forgot that to look for the space crystal. So we get to do it on the planet. So the crystal is fairly damaging if you don't have enough missile tech. I think we do. But still, we lost 10 missile bases up there. So these guys are slow, which is the nice thing about it. Yeah, shooting them alone is not going to do enough damage. So I had to rely on the neutron stream. Let's blame the Akaris. Blame the human. So that was bad. That we forgot all about the crystal. Need to build a shoe here, I believe. Do. This one need more population. So let's go up to wherever it was up here. Jenga? Yes. So not only that, it also lost some people. The Martians want to play. Four turns over there. Well, we'll move some fleet up there. Actually, just move from this main fleet here. When this build started, was relocated here, but until then, let's just keep it where it is. There are 47 people here, no fleet. So let's split this. Come here. Then let's see if we have any more technology to deal with. So we still have these guys seem to not have anything we want, and these. So let's see what kind of ships they have here. Particle beam, tanker beam, fusion beam, and Omega 5 bomb. Let's go ahead and kill the ships. retreat. This hyperspace communication. They have no text. Sure. We'll piece them out. XMice has finished technology. Let's build some shields. Trax is all set. Not sure why it needs some. Well, apparently they all decide to have this pop up because we have soil enrichment. So let me go ahead and pause the recording here and just finish through this. Okay, I've gone through and fixed all those things, and also fixed a bunch of planets, or all the ones that building ships, because their spending is all messed up. Also key the bases to well, some of the planet that almost have the base built, and I have make sure that those show up next turn. Let's do some more stuff. Oh, that was so bad. I forgot that my fleet retreated. I feel like a dummy. Well, I am a dummy. Because I let my fleet retreat and there's nobody protecting that new planet. So right, I need to build a shield. This guy will need to build more industry. Oh, that was so bad. We did all that, and we lost the planet because I think the fleet retreated over here. Alright. That was so bad. Those poor colonists. So what I was saying earlier is that I make sure the planet that will finish their bases will exceed the 100 mark, so that we can see it and scrap it. So there's only a few of them. So let's go through that quickly, and then we'll call this episode. I believe that is all of them. This looks almost very nice and even and round. Anyway, that was. I feel so bad for those colonists we just sent over there and then left them to fend for themselves. But at least we get with almost all attack. We just need the hand phaser. So the trick is, what to name this episode. Do we name it Psilon Spies? Do we name it Crystal Entity? Or do we name it uh, the Iranha Blunder? I think I'll call it Iranha Blunder because that's like the most stupid thing I could have done. Left a colony there to be bombarded. But on that note, let's call this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.